Hello and welcome to our final presentation in the Management Information System course. My name is Simon, and I'm one of five group members in this group, or group five. I'm gonna start talking, but the other guys are gonna talk as well. Basically, our project is about cloud computing on the Japanese/Korean market. We thought these markets are a bit different, so we choose to only focus on the Japanese market. So that will be our focus here today. Uh, Basically, the idea behind this project came when we researched the Japanese market, and we realized that Japan actually has a big problem with beer attacks. In fact, it's been over 230 attacks so far this year in 2025, and 13 deaths just from beers in Japan as a country. So we have basically designed a system that will solve this problem. So we're going to talk more about that later. We have created a system where hunters can report bear sightseeing, coordinate hunting events, and communicate and share equipment. The system will help with location of the incident, danger level, and communications between hunters. But we'll get into that later.
Second part is relevancy. And why did we move everything to the cloud? It's not just to look cool. We rely on it because it solves four specific problems for our system. The first advantage is infinity storage space. First, our app deal with a lot of heavy data like photo and logs. Traditional hard drive fill up fast, but cloud object storage grow with us. We never have to worry about running out of space. Second is high availability. We use cloud database to keep the system stable. Basically, this makes sure our renter can always access their data, even if we are doing maintenance on the backend. Third, let's talk about money. We use a pay-as-you-go model. Since our traffic drop during off-season or bill drops too, we don't waste budget on server we are not using. But finally, scalability. Normal server might crash if too many people log in at once, but our system use auto scaling. If traffic spikes, it add power instantly, so the app stay fast for everyone.
Okay, so over to the analyze part of the project. I'm basically going to run through the current market in Japan, both on the cloud computing side, but also on the beer side. So basically, the Japanese market is already very highly developed within the cloud computing market. Big companies such as Amazon and Google dominate. According to Goldman Sachs, the market is expected to grow by 22% per year up until 2030 at least. Here's a chart of that, the expected growth. Therefore, let me see, launching a cloud computing business seems like a good idea. As stated earlier, big American companies as Amazon and Google dominate the cloud computing market. Their strengths are global infrastructure and a variety of services depending on the customer needs. All of their infrastructure and their large market share makes it very hard to penetrate as a new cloud computing company because you need all of this to enter, basically. Uh, Over to the beer situation. Japan faces recurring challenges with human-wildlife conflict, particularly with bears entering like towns on the Japanese countryside. The report of the Ministry of Environment shows that has a report that shows that the sightseeings have increased over the recent years due to habit shifts and declining food sources for the bears. In fact, this year alone, it has been 230 attacks, and 13 of them have resulted in deaths in 2025. This is a growing problem, and it's extra common in forest areas such as Akita and Fukushima. Let me show you a picture. It's these parts of Japan that is the most occurring for the bear encounters. And as I said, this is a growing problem. And this is a problem for the Japanese country in general. Therefore, the Japanese government has increased in the budget the spending to solve these issues. In fact, they're planning to spend 22 million next year to tackle these issues. And this is actually a 600% growth since last year. So it's a growing market on both sides. Uh, Over to the market analyst. The information system industry in Japan is already highly advanced, with strong adoption in like mobile apps and GPS systems. Almost every Japanese person has a cell phone, or a smartphone and uses the internet on a daily basis. However, most wildlife-related solutions in Japan are old and outdated. Local governments often rely on manual reporting or social media posts, which lacks real-time coordination. Therefore, we have a great opportunity to launch our new solution on the current market. Hence, we will launch the beer tracking system on the Japanese market using cloud computing. Japan is a very old society. In fact, 30% of the population is 65 years or older, and also most of the hunters are 65 years or older. So this is also something to keep in mind. All of this is important when launching our business. Uh, basically, we plan to enter the Japanese market first due to its high demand in these kind of solutions. But there's also other countries which has similar problems, as we see here, like Canada, Russia, Sweden, Finland. They have many bears as well, and bear attacks are also occurring. So maybe in the future we will expand our business and launch there as well. Yes. Okay, and now over to the solution part of the project. First, we're gonna run through the prototype. So over to my colleague here.
The main page presents a tactile encirclement network, clearly distinguishing the hunter and the bears on the map. By updating the position of hunters and bears in real time, the team leaders can direct teammates to encircle them. The UI design also includes quick access buttons for upload my location, this, and mark bear location. In the upper right corner of the screen is the SOS support system. Activating SOS displays a strong red pulse animation, like this, ensuring the hunter's distress signal is highly visible and cannot be ignored on teammates' maps. The SOS button in the upper right corner is always visible, regardless of which page the user is on. The second section is the armory system. On this interface, each ammunition item has a support button. Please. Pressing this button automatically broadcasts a low ammunition message to nearby teammates, who will see a red low warning on their screens. At the bottom, you can also see the resource status of nearby teammates and provide timely assistance. The final section is the battle situation report. This section integrates text input and a camera button. Like this. Allowing hunters to upload photos of bear injuries or their own condition. Considering that text input can be time-consuming, quick texts are provided below, such as target move north, or bullet stand found, allowing for one-click sending of crucial tactical information. After introducing a product prototype, I will now explain the ERD diagram of our service. The main purpose of this diagram is to standardize the data flow and relationship between hunters, equipment, hunting events, and logistical support. Our core design centers on the hunter, extending outwards to four main functional models. First, look at the entity hunter in the center of the diagram. This is the core user of the entire system. We record basic hunter information such as name, phone number, and important imperious level, which may be used to determine eligible for specific activities. Next, each hunter carries equipment. We design a weapon entity. This is a one-to-many relationship, meaning the hunter can own multiple weapons. The weapon data details the weapon type, applicable ammunition type, and quantity. Now, let me introduce the main business process. This diagram shows three main scenarios in which hunters participate. Scenario 1, sighting report. Look at the top left corner. When hunters spot bear track in the wild, they can upload data. This is bear sighting. This is also a one-to-many relationship, meaning a hunter can upload multiple sighting records. Here we store the photo, description, and bear status, which is crucial for bear monitoring. Scenario 2, hunting events. On the right is our event model, containing a hunt event with date, location, and status. Note the composite entity participated in the middle. This is a many-to-many relationship. This means a hunter can participate in multiple events, and multiple hunters can participate in a single event. In this relationship, we also record specific details of the participation, such as location, time, and the hunter's ID. Scenario 3, requesting support. Finally, look at the bottom right corner. This is a more complex but also the most crucial model, the support request. When a hunter is short of ammunition or needs assistance during an event, they can initiate a request. Requester ID records who issued the request. Responder ID records who responded with support. This database records the required ammunition, weapons, and the actual amount of weapons and ammunition supplied. This design ensures we can track the destination of every resource allocation. Through this interconnected design, we can ensure data consistency and query important data at any time, such as which activities a hunter participated in, or which support mission a specific weapon was used for.
So now we are going to talk about DFD. Moving on to our system analyze. We utilize data flow diagrams, or DFDs, to model the system logic. Starting with a context level diagram. Here, we defined the system boundary. Our primary external entity is a hunter. As you can see, the bear sighting report system acts as a central hub. It handles critical input flows, such as sighting reports and even registrations, and provides immediate feedback like confirmation message back to the user. Next, we explode the context diagram into level 0 to visualize the major functional components. We broke the system down into 4 main processes. Bear incident reporting, which is the core function, event participation, and the two-way communication flow for posting and responding to support. To support these processes, we designed 2 primary data stores, the bear incident file and the support and response database. This architecture ensures that all incident records are communications logs and start efficiently for future analysis. Finally, we drill down into the most critical process, bear incident reporting. In this level 1 diagram, we decomposed the reporting process into 4 sequential steps to ensure data accuracy. It started from 1.1, bear spot, followed by uploading 1.2. So finally, we drill down into the most critical process, bear incident reporting. In this level 1 diagram, we decompose the reporting process into 4 sequential steps to ensure data accuracy. It starts from 1.1, bear spot, followed by uploading 1.2, location information, 1.3, shooting report, and finally 1.4, the bear's status. Each step validates the upload success before writing to the bear incident file. This detailed flow ensures that when a hunter encounters a bear, the data collection is structured and complete.
So now let's move on to our marketing plan. So our mainly target are the group directly involved with wildlife management and those mostly affected by bear incidents. First, we will have licensed hunter in Japan, which currently around 132,000 registered hunter. Next, local life authority and monopole government, especially those located in high-risk areas like Akita and Fukushima. Finally, we also include disaster response volunteer and forest patrol team who regularly deal with on-ground emergency. So this group will benefit the most from real-time reporting, coordinating speeches, and safety alert. To market our service effectively, we will focus on building trust and forming strong partnerships. So our first strategy is partnership marketing with local government by integrating our platform into their official reporting process. We increase credibility and adoptions. Next, we will use community outreach. This include demonstration and at hunting club, hunting gear shops, and monopole safety briefings. We want users to feel confident using the system in real situation. We will also use content marketing such as YouTube safety tutorial and case study on bear incident prevention. Finally, we will advertise trust highlighting secure data handling, government and compliance, and verify hunter register. This building confidence for both authority and user. So for our sale plan, we will focus on B2G model, meaning our mainly income are mainly from government side. Monopoly can subscribe to our monitoring dashboard for 300,000 per year, while wildlife agency can access advanced analyze for 500,000 per year. For hunter, the basic app is free, but we also offer 500 per month with premium version, which include advanced location mapping, real-time alert, ammo sharings, collaborations, and priority support. In terms of sales channel, we will have a small B2G sales team for direct government contracts until we will on broad through Play Store, App Store, and we will also collaborate with Hunter Unitions to promote the app. And for our KPI, we will focus on the number of Monopoly on broad active hunter, average incident response time, and premium conversion rate. So for our financial plan, here is our financial plan, like calculate in like Taiwan rate, the total initial development cost in estimate at around 800,000 to 1200,000 for the mobile app and backends. Our database setup will cost around 80,000. Cloud hosting on AWS Tokyo will cost 120,000 per year. UI UX design is budget at 150,000, and security in structure at around 200,000. This number give us a clearly understand for the initial investment request to build a fully secure, reliable government grade system. So to build operating and the system, we will need to compact by effective. We will have a system architect to design the system structure, and EOD and DFD to full stack developer will build the mobile app and backend. The database administrator will manage all report related to beer sighting and hunting report. We will include UI and UX design to ensure a simple, easy to use interface, especially important because many like Japan hunter are older, so it's really important for them. A QA tester will focus on safety critical testing. A sales partnership manager will handle multiple contracts, and finally, customer support staff will help hunter on board and resolve problems.
Thank you so much for listening to our presentations. It was really fun presenting this project. We also planned to do the security part of the system as well, but we didn't have time to put it into the final presentations due to only 15 minutes, you know. So, but I hope that's fine in either way. Thank you so much. Bye bye.